Hello, students. Welcome to English Learning. First chapter supplementary reading from Moments. First chapter is the Lost Child. In previous lecture, I explained you the first part of the lesson. Let's quickly revise the summary of this chapter. This story is written by Mulk Raj Anand. He was an Indian writer. Here, this is the story of a small boy who is walking with his parents and is attracted by the sights around him. The boy, along with his parents, was on the way to the fair. His parents are in a hurry and keep on urging him on without allowing him to look at or have any of the things that he sees. He sees many things on the way to the fair, but his parents do not allow him to look at the things only. Though he asks them for a toy, some barfi, and even a garland of gulmohar flowers, the child knows that he is not going to get any of them. He is knowing that his parents will not allow him. He knows his parents will refuse to buy anything for him. When they come near the fair, the child is even more fascinated by all the stalls. First of all, he saw the sweet seller stall. Okay, then many of the things he came across. Okay, the sounds and the hustle bustle, because the area was crowdy. All the crowd was moving towards the fair. He runs about looking at first one thing and then another. Because he was very much fascinated by all these things, that he is very busy in looking at first thing then another thing. When he sees the roundabout, he makes a final request to his parents to let him have a ride on it. He was very much fascinated with the roundabout ride. However, there is no reply. But he didn't get any reply. Till here, I explained you in first part. Now, page number 3. Page number 3, last paragraph. There was a roundabout in full swing. Men, women, and children, carried away in a whirling motion, shrieked and cried with dizzy laughter. All the people there, men, women, and children, they were carried away in whirling motion. Whirling motion means in circular motion, shrieked, cried out with dizzy laughter. The child watched them intently. Very minutely he observed all these things, and then he made a bold request. I want to go on the roundabout, please, father, mother. And he made a bold request with the confidence that I want to go on the roundabout, please, father, mother. Now, page number 4. There was no reply. There was no reply. He turned to look at his parents. He made a bold request, but there was no reply. Then he turned back to look at his parents, and they were not there. See, the parents were not there ahead of him. He turned to look on either side. Either side means both the sides. Here and there, he turned to look. They were not there. He looked behind. He looked behind also. There was no sign of them, but he could not find his parents there. A full deep cry rose within his dry throat, and with a sudden jerk of his body, he ran from where he stood, crying in real fear, Mother, Father. Then he started crying with full deep cry from his dry throat, and with a sudden jerk of his body, because he was very much afraid of being alone. And in this condition, he ran from where he stood. He started running crying in real fear. Father, mother, he was shouting, Mother, father, where are you? Tears rolled down from his eyes, hot and fierce. He started crying, and tears rolled down from his eyes. He can feel the tears hot and fierce. His flushed face was convulsed with fear. Convulsed means trembled. Okay, shaked. His flushed with tears. His flushed face was convulsed, trembled with fear. Panic stricken, he ran to one side first, then to the other, hither and thither, in all directions, knowing not where to go. He became panic and ran to one side first, then the other side. Hither and thither means here and there. In all directions, he tried to search his parents, but he was not knowing now where he should go. Mother, father, he wailed. He shouted, Mother, father. His yellow turban came untied and his clothes became muddy. In all his efforts, his yellow turban came untied. Even the turban was untied and the cloth became muddy. Having run to and fro in a rage of running for a while, he stood defeated. Now he started running here and there, forward and backward in all directions. He started running in rage of, in anger, in fear, all these feelings he was facing at that time, and at last he stood defeated. He did not get any way to get his parents, and he stood defeated there. His cries suppressed into sobs. Now more loudly he started crying with sobs. At little distances on the green grass he could see through his filmy eyes men and women talking. At little distances on the green grass he could see. In the starting part of this chapter we saw that it was covered, the place was covered with green grass fields, mustard fields. Okay, and through his filmy eyes means his eyes were ready to observe the minute things also. What he saw, what did he see? He saw men and women talking. He tried to look intently among the patches of bright yellow clothes, because people they were wearing bright yellow clothes. So here it is given patches of bright yellow clothes. He tried to look minutely, but there was no sign of his father and mother among these people. But he could not see his father and mother, who seemed to laugh and talk just for the sake of laughing and talking. The people were engaged in laughter and talking. Okay, they were enjoying themselves. He ran quickly again, this time to a shrine to which people seemed to be crowding. Now again he started running, and this time he ran towards a shrine. Shrine means holy place. Okay, holy place. It can be a temple or a small temple. Okay, shrine to which people seem to be crowding, and in that direction the people they were crowding. Every little inch of space here was congested with man. Every little inch of space, the space was narrow and that space was occupied with man. But he ran through people's legs. Through people's legs he ran, his little sob lingering, Mother, father, and crying and shouting, Mother, father. Near the entrance to the temple, however, the crowd became very thick, and at last he reached to the entrance to the temple. At that place, the crowd was very thick. Men jostle each other. Men jostle. Jostle means push, धक्का देना एक दूसरे को. Okay, men jostle each other. Heavy men with flashing murderous eyes and hefty shoulders. man at the entrance of the temple. Heavy men, they pushed each other and they are fleshed. Their body and their eyes were murderous, means very cruel, and hefty shoulders. Hefty means very strong, heavy shoulders, means very giant men were there. The poor child struggled to thrust a way between their feet. The small boy, that child, struggled to make his way through their feet, but knocked to and fro by the brutal movements. Brutal movements means solid movements, strong movements. He was knocked to and fro. You have also observed yourself in such situation, in crowdy area, full of crowd, how the people they behave. एक दूसरे को धक्का देते हैं, है ना. ज़्यादातर ये टेम्पल्स में ज़्यादा होता है जहाँ पर भीड़ ज़्यादा होती है. ही माइट हैव बीन ट्रेम्बल्ड अंडर फुट. ओके, क्रश हो जाता वो पैरों के नीचे. हैड ही नॉट स्ट्रिक्ट at the highest pitch of his voice, father, mother. If he had not shouted with his highest pitch of father, mother, he might have been crushed. A man in the surging crowd heard his cry. A man in the surging crowd heard his cry. Surging crowd means the crowd who was moving quickly. Okay, surging means moving quickly. A man in the quickly moving crowd heard the boy's cry, and stopping with great difficulty, because it was too much crowd, the man stopped with great difficulty and lifted the boy up in his arms. Okay, how did you get here, child? तुम यहाँ पर कैसे आए? Whose baby are you? The man asked as he steered clear of the mass. The man took the boy out of the mass with difficulty and asked him, how did you get here and whose baby are you? The child wept more bitterly than ever now and only cried, I want my mother, I want my father. The child wept more bitterly, और ज़्यादा ज़ोर ज़ोर से रोने लगा, and only cried, I want my mother, I want my father. Now the child realized that he is lost. Okay. The man tried to soothe him by taking him to the roundabout. The man tried to console him by taking him to roundabout. See, students, I told you na that you have to remember the sequel of the events from which the child was attracted. Now see, the man tried to console him by taking him to the roundabout. Will you have a ride on the horse? The man gently asked as he approached the ring. He moved towards the ring and he asked, will you have a ride on the horse? The child's throat tore into 1,000 shrill sobs and he only shouted. He cried bitterly and his throat tore into shrill sobs and he only shouted, I want my mother, I want my father. See, here you can see how the man, this gentleman, is trying to console this little boy. Okay, see. See here, the snake charmer is also there, and the people, the crowd. Okay, little children are also there, and this little boy is crowding, is shouting, and the gentleman is trying to console him. The man headed towards the place where the snake charmer still played on the flute to the swaying cobra. Then the men took him to the place where the snake charmer was playing his flute and the cobra snake was swaying. Listen to that nice music, child, he pleaded. Listen to that music. But the child shut his ears with his fingers and shouted his double-pitched strain. Means the pitch of his voice. He doubled the pitch of his voice and he put his fingers in his ears to shut. because he did not want to listen that flute. I want my mother, I want my father. Only he shouted, I want my mother, I want my father. The only thing the child wanted was his parents. The man took him near the balloons, thinking the bright colors of the balloons would distract the child's attention and quieten him. See, in the beginning, the child was fascinated with the colorful balloons, rainbow colors of the balloons. But now, when he is lost, he does not want all these things. The man took the child near the balloons, and the man thought that the bright colors of the balloons would distract the child's attention. यानी कि उसका ध्यान बट जाएगा, वो कलर्स देखकर वो चुप हो जाएगा. Would you like a rainbow colored balloon? He persuasively asked. He asked, समझाते हुए उसे पूछा. Would you like a rainbow colored balloon? The child turned his eyes from the flying balloons and just sobbed. But the child was not interested in anything at all. And just he sobbed, I want my mother, I want my father. The man, still trying to make the child happy. Still, the man was going on to persuade the child to make the child happy, bore him to the gate where the flower seller sat. He carried the boy to the gate where the flower seller was sitting. Look, can you smell those nice flowers, child? Would you like a garland to put round your neck? The man asked. See, in the beginning, the child was fascinated with the garland of gulmohar flowers. But when this man, after finding himself lost, the child did not have any interest in anything. Only he is interested in his parents. Okay. The man asked, do you want this garland to put around your neck? The child turned his nose away from the basket. He was not interested in all these things and reiterated his sob. Again started his sob. Repeated his sob. I want my mother, I want my father. Thinking to humor his disconsolate charge by a gift of sweets, the man took him to the counter of the sweet shop. The man thought that the sweets will take the place of his tension. He took him to the counter of the sweet shop. What sweets would you like, child? He asked. होता है ना, बच्चे जब गुस्सा हो जाते रोते तब उन्हें स्वीट्स ऑफ़र की जाती है तो वो वापस से नॉर्मल हो जाते. सो ये सब सोचकर वो उनको लेकर गया, वो इंसान है उसे लेकर गया स्वीट शॉप पर. एंड ही आस्क्ड व्हाट स्वीट्स वुड यू लाइक. द चाइल्ड टर्न हिज फेस फ्रॉम द स्वीट शॉप एंड ओनली सोब्ड, आई वॉन्ट माई मदर, आई वॉन्ट माई फादर. But the child was only interested in his parents. He turned his face from the sweets and he started crying, and he wants only his mother, his father. See, in the beginning when the chapter starts, we can see the child is interested in many things. But at the end of this chapter, the child is interested only in his parents. बिगिनिंग में हमने ये देखा कि उसे ये लग रहा था कि मेरे पेरेंट्स मुझे कुछ नहीं दिलवाते. उसे ऐसा लग रहा था, उसे हर चीज़ चाहिए थी लेकिन पेरेंट्स मना कर रहे थे. अब उसे हर चीज़ मिल रही है तो वो मना कर रहा है क्योंकि उसे अपने पेरेंट्स चाहिए. ओके, सो आई थिंक यू अंडरस्टूड द इम्पोर्टेंस ऑफ योर पेरेंट्स इन योर लाइफ. Okay, try to understand your parents from their point of view. Okay, and do not be stubborn, and try to understand the situation in which your parents are, the situation which your parents are facing. Okay, for your parents are very important persons in your life. Okay, now let's come to the exercise. What are the things the child sees on his way to the fair. Students, listen it carefully because this question answers you have to write. I will not provide these notes because I explained this chapter, and this is a supplementary reading which is completely done by the students only. Then only I explained this chapter, so it's your duty to write the answers by yourself. I will not upload the notes for this. Okay, try to write the answers. Okay, I'm discussing all the question answers. You can note down the topics if you want. What are the things the child sees on his way to the fair? Why does he lag behind? कौन कौन सी चीज़ें उसने देखी और क्यों वो पीछे रह गया? Okay, so here in 1 or 2 lines you will start with introduction ki the story The Lost Child is written by Mulk Raj Anand, and it shows the clear picture of a child who is lost in the fair. Okay, then you can start a child going to the fair with his parents. He feels that he is secure, but he wishes all these things his parents can provide. He saw many things. Here see, the tense of this question is present tense, so you will write the answer in present tense only. Okay, he sees many things on the way to the fair. He sees toys in the shop on the way, and there is mustard field with golden blooms on each tree. He also sees dragonflies with gaudy purple wings, a black bee, butterfly, insects teeming out of their holes to catch the sun. When his parents are resting under a tree in the grove, the child sees a shower of flower petals falling from the tree. As he rushes to gather them, he hears the cooing of doves and follows it. Okay, also he sees a huge banyan tree, and all these things attracts the child, and he lags behind to look at them more carefully. Especially he slows down at the toy shop and asks his parents to buy him a toy. Okay, so I think on page number 2 only all these things are given. Okay, page number 2, paragraph number 5. Okay, so you can write from there, a group of dragonflies. वहाँ से शुरू करना है. Okay, then next question is, in the fair he wants many things. What are they? What does he move on without waiting for an answer? Here also in 1 or 2 lines you will the introduction can be same for all the question answers. Okay, then you can start. At the fair, the child is more fascinated by the mass of humanity around him, means mass of people, crowd, and the hawker shouting आउट देयर वेयर्स. वो उससे भी फैसिनेट होता है ना, हॉकर्स अपनी चीज़ें चिल्ला चिल्ला कर बेच रहे थे. एंड द फर्स्ट थिंग ही नोटिसेस इज द स्वीट मीट सेलर हु हैज़ अ स्टॉल ऑफ द मोस्ट माउथ वाटरिंग स्वीट्स. उसकी स्वीट्स की दुकान थी. स्पेशली द बॉयज़ फेवरेट बर्फ़ी, उसे बर्फ़ी ज़्यादा पसंद थी ना. नेक्स्ट, द चाइल्ड इज़ अट्रैक्टेड बाय द लवली कलर्स ऑफ द बलून. नहीं, उसके बाद तो आएगा स्वीट सेलर के बाद फ्लावर गार्लैंड, देन रेनबो कलर्ड बलून्स, देन स्नेक चार्मर. ओके, एंड लास्टली फाइनली राउंड अबाउट. ओके, सो ये सारी चीज़ें आप लोगों को लिखनी है. वाई डज ही मूव ऑन विदाउट वेटिंग फॉर एन आंसर? उसका आंसर क्या होगा कि फर्स्ट ही आस्क फॉर द बर्फी एंड द गार्लैंड, and he moves on without waiting for an answer because he knows it already that his parents are not going to buy anything for him, and he also knows the reasons and excuses they will give. Okay, especially the mother will give for not buying the things for him. Okay, so that's all for second answer. Now third one, when does he realize that he has lost his ways? How have his anxiety and insecurity been described? When he realized that he has lost his way, he feels insecure and he wishes for is the security of his parents. Okay, all the children, they want the security of their parents, and all the things at the fair fascinate the child. Means in 3-4 lines you will write in all these things. that first of all the child was very attracted by balloons, sweets, balloons, then garland of flowers, then snake charmer, okay, and roundabout, all these things. But when he hears the children riding on it, shrieking with laughter, he wants the roundabout ride. He pleads with his parents to let him have a ride, but there is no answer. देखो यहाँ पर वो अपने पेरेंट्स से जुदा हो जाता है. He tries again, but there is no response. And when he does not receive any answer second time, he turns around and his parents are not there. He looks all around to his right and his left and even in front of him, but the parents are not there. And at that time this boy realizes that he is lost. And as soon as he realizes this thing, his fun changes into fear. He was enjoying the fair, but when he feels that his parents are not there and he is lost, his fun changes into fear, and loud cry escapes him. Tears roll down his cheeks and he runs all around in all the directions to call his parents, and his yellow turban comes off and his clothes also become very dirty. Okay, next thing, why does the lost child lose interest in the things that he had wanted earlier? So you will write all these things. He was attracted by all these things. Okay, he wants all these things on the way to him, but when he feels that he is lost, his fun changes into fear, and he loses his interest in all these things he wanted earlier due to the intense feeling of insecurity. And when a kind man offers him the very things he yearned for earlier, he does not even look at them, and all he can say is, I want my mother, I want my father. Okay, next thing, what do you think happens in the end? Does the child find his parents? So this answer can be varied. Okay, अलग अलग हो सकता है ये आंसर, but if we go according to the matter of this chapter, end of this chapter, we can say that because the child was found by a man who tried to help him, we can say that the child was united with his parents. ओके, वापस से उसके पेरेंट्स से वो मिल गया होगा, क्योंकि वो इंसान जिससे ये बच्चा मिला था, वो इंसान हमेशा उसे खुश करने की कोशिश कर रहा था. तो वो इंसान ने कुछ ना कुछ स्टेप्स ऐसे लिए होंगे कि वो उसे अपने पेरेंट्स के पास पहुंचा सके. ओके, सो यू कैन राइट दिस आंसर लाइक दिस कि हियर द राइटर डज नॉट क्लैरिफाई इफ द चाइल्ड वॉज रीयूनाइटेड विद द पेरेंट्स और नॉट, बट सिंस we hope for the best, happy endings are always better than sad ones. Okay, happy endings अच्छी होती है sad ones से. We can say that the lost child did find its parents with the help of the kind man who took him under his wing, under his charge. Okay, so that's all for this exercise. Only 5 question answers you will write. No meanings are there. I explained you all the meanings in between, okay, during the explanation. So I hope that everything is clear. Try to write the question answers. I will not upload the notes. Okay, supplementary reading you will write the answers by yourself only. Okay, we will meet in next lecture with new topic. Till then, bye.